Welcome back guys, this is Shrikant. Today we are going to talk about pivot query. One of my friend requested me to create video on pivot, pivot query. Okay, so today topic is pivot query. So what is pivot query first of all? A simple definition I would say converting rows to column. It's called as the pivoting. In other term, for example, you have a data, you have a values in a rows and you want to visualize that value as an output in a column, then you need to go for the pivot count, right? Okay, let me start with some small demo. Consider this is an Excel sheet and we have a table, and this table is having few columns. The first column is name, then year, and then mark. There is a student whose name is A. In 2020 he received 50 marks. Same person in 2021 he got 80 marks. Same person in 2022 he got 30 marks. With the same marks here, as this is a dummy example, I'm just replacing A to B. So this is our data. Right? And my requirement is I don't want to see such data. I want to see data in a such a way that the student or the person A should be at a 1, right? So there should be only a single row for A and there should be a single row for B, and I want to see the year data as a pivoted one. So the column 2020 would be the first one, 2021 would be the second one, and 2022 would be the third one, right? Okay, fine. So how my data will look like then? My data will look like this. Let me write. So first column would be the name and year would come here, 2021, 2022, and person is A and I have person is B, right? And this data which is 50, 80 and 30 will look like this. Okay, by looking at this data, what can I see and what can understand? So in a first output I can see that value A is basically A is having a 3 row, and here for the second output the value for the A and it has only a single row, right? And for B also, here we have a 3 row, here we have 1 row. And if I'll see carefully, I would see here the year has been pivoted and the value are coming below that. Fine. So I want to implement this scenario in a SQL Server. So how I could do that? So for doing that, we need to go for the pivot query, right? So let me find a syntax for you, so it will be very easy for you guys. So then I will use that syntax and I will implement our table in that, and so it will be very easy for you people to understand. Let me create table first. Create table as changed as string. First column I'm in the name, then it should be varchar of 200, as int, then mark Then write some insert statement, insert into hash team. And data, select A, then 2020, then mark. What was the sequence for the mark? 50, 80, 30. 15. Let's create data set. Add union. Change the year. Okay. This is for A, and just copy this code for B. B. Let's create this table. Then insert data. So by looking at this measure, I can see 6 record has been loaded into the table. Let's check it out. Okay, so this is the data. Okay, one small mistake. We haven't added 2022. Okay, let's do that. Drop table. You can truncate or you can delete also. Your choice. So just drop the table. Create once and change year to 2022. Six row has been loaded. Let's run the query and see the data. Fine. Now we'll go back and we'll take out the syntax. Let me decode the syntax. So this is the syntax which I have taken from the Microsoft side. So here we'll try to understand with the table. So my table is the hash temps, right? So here we need to go for the day first, from class. So what it is saying, select query that produces the data. So select star from hash temp, this produce data. Then give some alias for that. I'm giving as a D as for initial data. Then there should be pivot. Here you need to use the aggregated function. Here I want to sum the data. Sum for what? Sum for here the column being aggregated. Which column want to aggregate? Mark. Then next is here you need to place the value. Basically, which column do you want to make it for the headers or columns? Here is year, and whatever the value you have, basically you need to pass it hard-coded value. And if you want to make it dynamic, then you need to go for the dynamic SQL. So that part we'll talk later. For this demo, we are going to place hard-coded values. It's mandatory. You need to predefine the values for the headers. So I'm going to define 2020, 2021, 2022. Then give some alias for this. I'm giving you as PT. Now order by is optional here. Perfect. And here non-pivoted column basically is a name. And here all the pivoted columns. So pivoted column are this one. just copy this and place it here. Okay, now this is the syntax for the pivot. Okay, fine. Now let's do one thing. Let's run the query. So it's showing me the error, right? So fix it. Getting error is always good, and fix the error. So this is the syntax. How to write a normal unpivoted data to the pivoted, or how to do a pivot. Let's run the query and see the output. I can see now the data has been pivoted. The A and the B is present in a row, and the 2021 22 are in basically here. So you can see here these are the headers, and these are present in a row, and these are the values. It's like a Excel pivoting or something like that, right? Okay, so this is a way we can convert a normal table to the pivot table. So what we have done actually here, we only replace the table, then we did aggregation, then we pass the value for which column we want to do headers, and we got it right. So this is a way we can do a pivot, right? Let's copy this data and come here, and let's place here, and let's verify the data. Oh yeah, data is matching. It means we did it right. Okay, hope you guys understood the pivot part. Now in next video, I'm going to talk about how to convert the pivot data to unpivot, and hope you guys enjoy and like our video. If you like our video, please don't forget to share and subscribe with your community. And if you really like, please don't forget to comment also. That will helpful and that will motivate us. Thanks for watching this.